Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna do another review today, and this one is not gonna be for this visor. I've already done it before, but it's actually going to be on this helmet. It's actually the Mission intake helmet. This is the Pro Preferred vinyl nitrolite liner, which is honestly a little bit better than some of the liners that you see out there today. Bauer has some really good liners. Not to knock them at all, obviously, because they now own Mission, and if you pay attention to helmets like the 5100, they have the same liner as this one. So Bauer actually bought out Mission slash iTech, who also owned another company, I believe it's TPS, I don't know, anyway. And they took the VN liner that Mission was using on their helmets, which all the pros were wearing. That's why a couple of years ago you saw all the pros wearing Mission helmets, was because the liner is very comfortable, it absorbs water and retains it, i.e. your sweat. So when you would take a hit, the sweat would, act as a shock along with the liner. So like every now and then when I take a hit of some sort, or there's some sort of impact, all the sweat starts running down my face because all of this in the water took the shock. I know Missions aren't made anymore, but you can still buy them at a lot of stores and a lot of shops, especially on eBay. Some of them new. This one was brand new, and it only costed me $45 shipped with the tags in the original box. So if I can find it, you can find it too. As far as ventilation, this helmet is amazing. It's got these two big holes right here. I mean, I could fit my thumb through this one, and not so much on this one, but you get the point. And the really cool part about it is it takes the air and feeds it through here. But I now have really short hair. I don't have long hair anymore. And if you look closely, there's all of this open area right here. You can feel it. I can feel the air through my entire scalp as I'm skating. And the faster you skate, the more air you get. And it's got the exit holes over here and all around. And that is really cool. It really works out. So it's really protective and keeps your head really cool. When I used to have my RBK helmet, it had a lot more holes right here, and it was still, sometimes you overheat it, but hey, you're on ice. Just take the helmet off on the bench for like 30 seconds and you'll be alright, or spray some water on yourself. My only gripe is, see that? This helmet has only been used about 12 times and everything is already rusting. So what I would suggest is just, as soon as it starts happening, go and get them replaced. It's cheap and it doesn't really matter, so you'll be alright. As far as protection, this helmet, I give it 5 stars out of 5. That's really rare for me to give. I've worn a lot of different types of helmets, and this is one of my favorites. It can look funky to you if you want to, but I love it. There's a reason why all the pros wore it, and there's a reason why there's some pros who are still wearing it, even though it just says, Power right here, like Brent Sopel and Robin Regier. He was wearing it until a little while ago when they offered him a different type of helmet. Mounting with visors, it's a really good helmet. My only gripe is that this is, the visor's fully extended, and it's only giving me a finger between the visor and my nose, so it kind of scares me a little bit if I get slammed into something and the visor's, either gonna break my nose or chop the tip of it off. But it's hockey, who cares, right? I mean, all of these teeth right here almost came out a year ago. As far as weight, the helmet's pretty light. It's standard. So you're not really going to get very much of a headache. I will say though, the vinyl nitrolite, it takes a little while to break in, so you'll be skating the first few days and it'll feel really stiff, but after a while with your body heat and the sweat, it will form like a memory foam type of thing and start, giving way on some of the pressure points that hurt your head, and everything will be okay. It took me two skates, and then after that I haven't had a problem at all, and if I do, I just kind of pull the liner right here down a little bit lower, and automatically it works perfect. I have no complaints about this helmet. I absolutely love it, and I'm gonna be really sad when it breaks, but hey, things come and go, and I need a black helmet anyway, so unless I find a black one, a black mission intake, and just switch out the liner, then I should be okay, right? So that's it for this one. Mission helmet, the intake with the VN liner, which is pro preferred. With weight, I give it 4 thumbs out of 5. No, 4 stars out of 5. Sorry. With protection, I give it 5 out of 5. Durability, I give it a 4 out of 5 because of the screws. They rust way too quickly, and everything else is just really good. If you can get it, and how cheap it is online, do it. I just don't suggest the one with the EPP liner because that falls apart just way too quickly and rusts apart way too quickly, and it's unfortunate because it's supposed to be a really good helmet, and ironically the lower end model, as Mission called it, ended up being the best. So all the best.